Hardcore Hinduism is successful. You don't need to sell. Hardcore Hinduism, living itself is successful. It brings everything auspicious to you. To establish that truth, to prove that truth to the world, I declare KAILASA is tax-free. சுங்கம் தவிர்த்த சோழன் மரபில் வந்தவன் என்பதால் கைலாயத்திலும் அனைத்து சுங்கமும் தவிர்த்தோம்.
I always had a big conflict with spirituality and money. Because since I was a child, I loved Jesus very much. He was a poor man born in straw.
But he is the richest man now in the world. Do you know that? World's largest wealth organizations belongs to him, run in his name.
Yes. And then there's so many sayings, only poor go to heaven, and so on and so forth.
Who wants the heaven where all the poor fellows are there? Come on. It is time to go to Vaikunta, where all the best things are available. Not the heaven where some old poor fellows sitting in their cloud. It is complete life negative ideology. See, I wanted to make it very clear. I am making a clear strategy even for my organization. Later on, when our organization becomes a big religious organization, I am making it very clear. Teach our followers to create wealth. Give them the right mental setup to create and celebrate wealth. When they create and celebrate wealth, a little bit they share with our organization, we should live with it. Don't promote poverty and suck wealth from them. No. Do not teach poverty to them and suck wealth and you be rich. It's hypocrisy. No. I am telling you very clearly, stop promoting this idea, poor go to heaven.
Electrostatic force acts between opposite charged particles. Does this mean positive thoughts will attract negative thoughts? Listen very carefully. The so-called positive thoughts cannot exist without the so-called negative thoughts. Like that is why this positive thinking and all doesn't work. Life positivity only works. Positive thinking does not work. Life positivity is different from positive thinking. Be very clear. Positive thoughts and negative thoughts will always coexist. Life positivity is the foundation. That's a constant. If you study the electromagnetic forces laws, electrostatic forces laws, all the principles, the constant is life positivity. There is no life negativity for life positivity. But there is negative thought currents for positive thought currents. Both are centered on constant, which is life positivity. When you feel you are a broken part, you will always be afraid of the other pieces. If you know there is a constant which is in you, how much ever you have self-doubt, self-hatred, it will not go beyond certain limit. See, there are some people, they know, I fight with my husband, I fight with my wife, but I will never go to the extent of divorcing, leaving them. So that is what I call, even for your negativity, there is a limit. Even for your negative thoughts, there is a limit. Even for your self-doubt, there is a limit. So that self-doubt, will have a self-confidence. Self-confidence will generate sometimes self-doubt. But both finally is established on the self. When you know that self's quality, that is life positivity. Self-doubt or self-confidence is like a self-doubt is negative thoughts, self-confidence is positive thoughts, but self is constant.
Very beautifully, Tirumular, a great Siddhar, he describes in his song, Arumin, Arumin, Asai, Arumin, Isanod, Ayinum, Asai, Arumin. He describes, destroy the desires, even the desires to be with Shiva, destroy it. When you are working towards enlightenment, when you are having the excited experiences, he only says, don't be attached even towards the highest experience. When it happens in you, be a witness. That's it. Just like how you unclutched from everything else, unclutched from enlightenment also. I always used to tell, even about levitation, don't be greedy. Because the very greed becomes weight on your samskaras, load on your biomemory. And not only that, it does not need to express always in the same way.
Explore Ask Nityananda, world's first spiritual AI. Subscribe to the channel.
If you know what is your real creation and what should be your real creation, you will never have suffering, suffocation. Knowing what should be your real creation is what Krishna says, Karmanye vadigaraste mabaleshu kadachanaha. You have the right to work, not to crave for the results.
Our species, another piece about our species that's really strange, is we're one of 3 species that have menopause. So that's the power of women. They can produce life. It's an unbelievable power. It's the most amazing power imaginable. So not only have we evolved menopause, but we've evolved women to live longer. So basically, the 3 big brain animals on the planet, the females go off reproduction, they go offline, and the last quarter of their life, they're grandmas. We've evolved grandmas. Now, there's no reason on earth to evolve grandmas unless females provide something that transcends the ability to create life. And when you think about it, what could be more powerful than creating life? That you would take women offline for the last part of their life, the last quarter century for a human lifespan. And whatever it is, nature is like, yeah, men don't need to live as long. We'll give them 90% the life expectancy. Isn't that crazy? Here's the answer. You ready? I've given you long enough to think about it. Education. Our species, killer whales and elephants, rely on information to survive. And the way you can pass on that is you have to have educators. What happens by the time you're 45? Well, you've experienced a lot of the world. You have a lot of information. You have a lot of wisdom. Childbirth is dangerous. There's a high probability you will die every time you give birth. If I can take you offline, I protect that wisdom and knowledge and then give you the opportunity now to pass it on to your grandchildren. And so we've created grandmothers specifically to give the opportunity to pass it on to the grandchildren. But think about what I'm then saying, but not grandfathers so much. Taliesin is supposed to keep you around for 15 years of wisdom, but menopause keeps her around for 25 years of wisdom. So her wisdom is clearly, according to evolution, significantly more valuable than my wisdom. So just think about the implication of what I'm saying here.